I was never one to wait for dreams. If they ever came to pass, it was all because of me. The measured rule, the weighted tool, have built all the miracles I need. But while nature still confounds me with her will, can one heart alone contain this world I feel? Impossible to think at all without the thought of you and me, our love untold. Nothing else could hold the stars and seas apart.
Ridiculous, there ever was a world without you.
And me,
To not recall
the shining love we built,
and hear it all,
holding up the sky,
would send it all crashing down, floating over the storm. Love is soft as a cloud,
incredible,
incredible.
that through it all,
That through it all, the dashed and broken stardust fell and lit up every window.
to you.
The city of our life for all the time we need. Floating over the storm. Love is soft as a cloud. Incredible.
Incredible,
That through it all,
that through it all,
the dashed and broken stardust fell and settled
lit up
in
every window
to you
in the city of
and
our love.
me for all the time we need.
From nice tones from Adela and Philip as we start our fun today. Having made your way and rescued a goat, much to the consternation of the villagers who were looking forward to the sacrifice and the things that it would bring, you do have a dinner invitation tonight to Philip and Adela's, as you've been investigating Druskendald village. And having talked to a few residents, time to decide exactly what you'd like to do next.
Is there anywhere in particular that you guys really wanted to check out today? I remember that, was it, I don't know, somebody yesterday, who was telling us about all the places in town, had mentioned a place called the Wickery that's supposed to have cool things. But there were also a lot of buildings in town that we could check out.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere in particular I'm looking to go. Really, I just wanted to make sure we got some of the most essential supplies. So if you want to check out the Wickery, I don't think that's a bad idea. We certainly have time. Now that I have some incense, I probably should find some time to go perform my ritual that summons this thing that's sort of telling me to summon it. We'll see what that becomes when it happens. But
Wait, what ritual? What are you talking about, Jack?
well, I have the sense that I'm supposed to do some sort of some ritual with this incense to get some sort of creature to follow me, kind of like you and Fluffy.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, Jack, you should definitely do it! We could have our pets could be friends, like Fluffy! Don't you want to have a buddy in our group, don't you? And my badger comes bouncing up, a little bit. Not really bouncing, because it's a badger, but comes walking over.
Sort of waddled.
Yes, comes and sort of waddles over. I should get another one. And I'm going to pull out another ball of fluff from my... Can I have multiple at the same time?
I believe so.
I think it's 3 per day.
I know it's 3 per day, but I wasn't sure if, pulling another fluff ball made my first creature disappear. But I don't...
Unless they changed it.
Yeah, so I'm pulling another ball of fluff out of my gray bag of tricks. Let's get a friend for Floofy. Another panther!
Amazing. So you got your panther back?
I do. I have Floofy 1 and Floofy 2. But which one's Floofy 1 and which one's Floofy 2? Since Floofy 1 was a panther, and then he woke up as a badger. But now I have another panther. We'll figure it out.
Did it ever occur to you that you could give them different names? Based on the creature they are? They
But they're so fluffy.
They don't all have to be called Floofy?
But they come into existence because I pull out a ball of floof. So they are Floofy.
I see.
If at some point I pull a non-floofy creature out, I will think about giving it a different name.
Well, you wanted to go to the Wickery. Let's go find out what's at the Wickery.
To the Wickery! Oh, we do need to kind of figure out where that is. We just know it is a thing that exists. But we should maybe ask someone where to find that. Sadie, you seem to have better luck getting people in this village to like you. I don't think any of them seem particularly impressed by the fact that we saved them. And I don't know, you seem to get that. So who do you think that we should ask to try to find the Wickery?
Do I even see anybody around?
I mean, it's probably easy to find the Wickery, just walking around the town. Is that hard?
Okay.
We could just wander and see what else is here. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a town that we're going to get lost, so...
I get lost really easily.
Well, then I guess that means you better stick with us.
Okay. And I'm just gonna like reach way up and grab like the tip of Sadie's wing and like hold on to it to make sure that I'm sticking here with you.
Oh, that tickles.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Didn't know you could tickle stone.
Apparently. Everyone just loves to laugh.
Amazing.
When Giselle's not paying attention, I look at Jack and go, shh.
All right, so the wickery you're walking to is over at V17 on the map. So basically across the way from where you were.
Perfect.
And so you can see the it seems to be situated very nicely. Here, just across the way is down a few places away is the butcher shop, which you'd imagine makes a nice place for the fat for the candles. And not down at Harga's Meats. Seems to be 2-story with ramps up on the outside and in. You can even see a kind of lookout made upon the rooftop itself. One could get a fairly good look. Coming in, you can see that the proprietor here, red hair, and is pushing himself around in a wheelchair and very happily greets you. Goes, oh, hello, my friends.
Well, hi there.
He's bright red hair and a little pear complexion. As he goes, I'm Osric Frey, and how can I teach you? Do you need? I assume you're here for some candles and whatnot.
That sounds lovely. I'm Giselle. We're brand new to the village and just wanting to see the things that you have to sell.
Oh.
Also, just introducing ourselves so we know the faces around here.
Of course. Well, if you're new around here, my friends, I will welcome you. I have several scented varieties of candle available for you. Welcome to my chandlery. Specifically, I have 3 amazing. I have ash vanilla, some new concoction called pumpkin spice, as well as displacer lemon.
Those all sound lovely. Do they do anything special or do they just smell?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not a wizard. Magic user myself, just amazing scents to get you through the day, to wake up or go to bed with, to pep you up or help you into relaxation.
So, I'll be honest, I don't really have much of a sense of smell. So I'm sure that your candles are lovely, but I just won't be able to appreciate them.
Well, I said I do have some. I do multicolored flames. You can look and see the pretty lights. And some for any religious observances you may have.
Are there any that like particularly stand out as being really interesting?
You can see there are some candles that bear the marking of the Green Queen. In particular, it seems to have set aside a little rudimentary, but looks like there's a special recipe that's followed. But each one, other than some kind of, he lights one briefly, and you can see the flame kind of almost dances around the edge, like it's taken a vague humanoid shape, kind of an odd illusion type of deal. But that's about it.
Well, that is remarkable. What is the going rate for, well, any of these, to be honest?
That dancing one, how much is that?
This one, that would be 3 silver.
I'll take it. I'm going to hand over 3 silver.
Gladly takes it, hooks you up with.
Is there a particular thing that I would search on D&D Beyond, or just like throw candle in my inventory?
Oh yeah, just general candles. I think they're part of things now. So
Yep. Which actually, 3 silver for a candle is quite expensive compared to the
I was gonna
adventure
say,
manuals.
that's why I was like, it's something other than the candle that's 0.1 G, that's 0.01 GP.
You know,
It's well worth
It's
it.
flavored.
It is beautiful.
well crafted candle.
I'm gonna use it in my act. I can dance along with the dancing of the flame. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
So, love to hear it. Would love to. Hopefully, I'll be able to make your show.
Yes, you must. It's gonna be in 3 days at the Green Queen Inn. You simply must come. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm hoping that if I get enough people interested in the performance, that maybe the Festival of Fools will happen to arrive at the same time.
He looks at it. Go. Sounds certainly interesting. I'm not sure they've ever come before. I'll have to think about
They're
that.
coming. They are for sure coming. And I'm going to make sure that they come in 3 days.
does the Festival of Fools have any sort of specialty that they do or knew, as you know? And we're not that familiar with the rumors surrounding them.
Oh, not that I know off the top of my head. I guess I haven't. Doesn't seem to know.
That's all right. You will get to learn all about them very soon.
He laughs. Oh, well, that's good.
Anything else you think we should know about town?
Yeah, I think so. It depends on what you're particularly looking for. There's an amazing schoolhouse here if you're looking to put down roots.
Schoolhouse, is that the one that I saw just
Yes.
a few houses down?
Indeed, the schoolmaster Phineas is a right out genius, if I do say so myself. Be proud for any of your children to learn by him, I assure you.
Do you have children, Mr. Frey?
Myself? No. Haven't found that special someone. Well, haven't had them find me yet, maybe.
So,
It's not officially.
have you found them, but maybe it's a little unrequited right now?
I'm not sure. He's kind of a shy young bloke. So we'll have to see if he... well, we'll see. He smiles.
Who is he? Maybe we can put in a good word.
Oh, come now. Kind of gets a little red in his face, which looks interesting with his bright red hair as he reels him. You can do a persuasion check.
Okay. Yeah, 17.
Okay, kind of gets in close. All right. It's Phineas. He's just turned my lovely little head.
Oh, well, you two would just be so cute together. I love this for you, Mr. Frey. And Phineas spoke very highly of your shop when we met him at the inn.
Is that who recommended you?
Yes, it is.
He gets a little flustered. Must make him a special candle then.
You definitely should. That sounds wonderful. A special candle is a wonderful way to show your affection.
He smiles. Good to know. Hope he enjoys it. And kind of starts, you see him start kind of sketching a little like plan with one, trying to think if he could put a book or a schoolhouse on it as he sells everything. Like, it's really neat.
Maybe you could see about making it smell like old parchment or like chalk, things that Phineas would really like.
That would be interesting. But I wonder if he wants it to smell like work.
That's true. I'll see if surreptitiously we can find out what his favorite scents are, so we can come back and let you know, and then you can just surprise him with his favorite smelling candle ever.
That's if you can find a hint of something that he likes. You're staying at the Green Queen, right?
Yes, we are.
All right. So yeah, you meet him. You could probably find that out and let me know, and I can whip it up to be a little bit of a. If you're telling me if you recommended this, that means there's a little bit of a hope and might be able to move things along.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, we will be right on it. I love seeing people happy together, and so this is such an exciting little quest.
She goes, well, good. Glad you take an interest. What's that? Is there anything else?
Is there anything in particular, if we get off doing things, that you'd like us to bring back? Any kind of materials that might help suit your business?
Well, certain types of animal fats and such things can be interesting. I get mostly from the butcher, but if you find anything interesting on your travels, so different scents, things I can work into the candles themselves would be very helpful.
What kinds of scents are favored around these parts? Are we
People are
pumpkin
fairly
spice?
trying out the pumpkin spice, with hazel and other things. But a unique scent or something a bit out of the ordinary. You're asking about mystical things. I can't say I wouldn't that I would be totally baffled if I had some rare ingredients, but depends what you find, I suppose. In and around. I could definitely do interesting things with interesting things, if you know what I mean.
Well, we'll keep an eye out. Find anything that we feel fits your particular interests, so bring you away.
Oh, that sounds delightful. And goes there. If there's any particular observances that you do that require my wares, let me know. I might be able to help you out. Any particular, like I said, deities or beings, I should say, that you're for.
Yes. Could you make me a candle for the haunting fool?
Oh, alas. That, I actually, and he kind of goes through and finds a box where you can see a few that seem to have the workmanship of like bells and almost a jester's cap into them. And he takes one. He goes, "This I'll give you free of charge."
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. This is beautiful.
Absolutely. Don't like people to have to pay for their various obligations to the beings that are around. So I do my best to help people out. And I just ask that people, are honest with their lighting needs to me, and we all get along.
Oh, absolutely. Look, isn't this wonderful? I think this is great. This is wonderful, isn't it? I don't have anything. I'm going to use minor illusion to make it look like the candle just lights up with a huge flame. I don't actually light it, but I'm going to do that as if my god is very pleased.
That's amazing.
See? Oh my gosh! The hunting fool is so happy! Oh, thank you so much.
And he smiles. He goes, "Excellent."
Cindy, do you have any particular religious observances you follow?
You probably don't want to know the answer to that.
Now I really want to know the answer to that.
It's not something to discuss in front of polite company.
Oh, okay. Let's go outside and we can talk about it there. I feel like in front of the Oak of a Thousand Faces is absolutely the right place to discuss something like this.
Maybe so.
So do you head over to the oak?
No, because I'm not going to tell her.
I think Giselle just starts bounding away over to the oak before realizing that they're not following her.
I may eventually tell her, but it's not a conversation for today.
Oh no, and that's totally OOC. That's totally fine. I more just mean Giselle was ready to go and just started walking.
I'm surprised Giselle didn't get distracted by something. She has a way of doing that.
Actually, what it really is she gets outside. She doesn't realize you guys aren't. Actually, that's what it is. She doesn't realize you guys aren't following her. She gets outside and then forgets what she was going outside for, and just starts wandering to another building.
Well, we better catch up with her before she gets herself into trouble.
Exactly.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, it was very nice meeting you.
Of course. He goes, "I can see excitable person. It's not a bad thing."
Well, not until she does something that makes the whole, town decide that we are better off not being here. But so far that hasn't happened. Seem to be doing okay.
Are you talking to Oswick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Things go. People need candles. It's the nice thing about this place. It's always night. So, I got a lot of busy, but I do make my pretty penny. But, so I try not to overcharge people, just enough to live and get by.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you for your time. Let's go catch up with let's go catch up with Giselle. And we'll wander outside and see where Giselle is running off to.
What is V23 on the map? Because it looks like that's the building right next door to the Wickery.
Absolutely. So V23. Right there is an antique bookstore.
Oh, perfect. Yes, absolutely. That I have found my way inside there.
With that, you see as you come in books of all shapes, subjects, genres, and varieties. You see also a good amount of paper, parchment, ink pens, and various writing supplies. And you can see it seems to be a two-story. You have the first one, and coming down the stairs at your approach is a darker-skinned woman with thick black glasses, hair kind of done up in a bun, a little messy here and there. Black dress with a collar almost up to her chin. Those, and she is have her nose reading a book as she's coming down. Goes, she goes,
Well, hello there.
hello. Welcome. I am the antiquarian of the shop, Eleanor Haling. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you. My name is Giselle. So I need to make posters because 3 days from now, I'm going to be putting on a performance at the Green Queen Inn, and I need to make sure that everybody in town knows about it. So I see that you have paper and all sorts of different pens and inks, and I'd love something just incredibly colorful so I can make eye-catching posters that will make everyone come to my show.
Oh, I see. So this will be for you to make yourself, yes?
Yes, I mean, if you are interested in making posters for my show, I'm also happy to see what your artistic talents are. But I didn't want to presume or take up too much of your time.
Of course. Let's see here. For you said various colors. For this number to run, wouldn't want to oversell you. And she starts moving to her different colors and pens and larger parchment and starts writing some down. Imagine I can give you a whole set for 25 gold.
You know, what if I just do the posters in like black and one color?
Black and one color, okay.
Yes, like black and red.
I suppose I can come down to 10 gold.
Okay. So I hand over 10 gold and get my parchment and my
Right.
pens.
I had this as a calligraphy set.
The calligraphy set? Okay.
Calligrapher's tools.
Calligrapher supplies. Yes. Excellent.
Is there a name on the outside of the bookstore as we walk up to it?
She introduced herself, but no, there's not a name there.
Okay.
I'm just going to like plop down on the floor of the bookstore and just start drawing posters.
But this is Eleanor Haling. She was, oh, what? Okay. As well, I heard that you are responsible for stopping the rather, well, either barbaric or ignorant act of last night. I have to say, that's quite brave. I'm sure it didn't make any friends, but it's this kind of somewhat silly thing that is done here.
There seem to be very, very different opinions on what that ritual is. Some people think it's barbaric. Some people seem to think it's essential. And well, being new here, it's hard to know who's going to stand on what side of it.
It's true. I can see your issue. Those who Let's put it this way. I love reading, and there are some in this village who think I'm cursed to read.
Why would people think that?
Because they're backward and superstitious. And so others say I gain some type of magical power from rigorous study. It's neither other, unless you consider, like I might, reason and the ability to think clearly magical.
Well, where we come from, reading was a rare luxury. Not everybody could do it. Not everybody was taught. And the few that did do it, trying to get a book was always an expensive endeavor. So, certainly something that was considered valuable where we came from. But apparently not the common opinion here. Which is definitely a change of pace.
Yes, well, if you ever want anything to read, I certainly have the majority of the books are for sale, and new ones come up for sale every day. She says, anything over here, kind of points to the majority of the store, and then she has this kind of roll cart with some books. She goes, those are not yet for sale.
Any titles on the roll cart stand out as things we might want to think about for later, or?
Not in particular, I think. Just a lot of titles here. Just moving forth.
Does she have anything, the tales of myths or legends related to particularly lucky artifacts?
Looking about, you do get there's books in various places, but here that she's willing to show you doesn't seem to be there just yet.
Does she have any particularly expensive looking books?
She's various ones, yeah. Like she's got some that are very nicely leather bound, others a little more cheap. She looks, she goes, yes, those are depending which one you would pick are 50 to 75 gold a piece. These are more 25.
Okay. Just wondering.
Does she have any books that look like they're essentially the texts of the Green Queen? Like a Bible of the Green Queen?
No, she doesn't have anything like that.
Okay. Just trying to note that she does not seem to be a vendor of that particular type. Good to know. Well, Giselle seems to have found something to keep her occupied.
Yeah. Other than when she peeked her head up to ask if Eleanor had very expensive books, Giselle has been ignoring this whole conversation and just making posters.
Yeah, but I'm not sure here's the right place for that.
Perhaps we should take you back to the inn and you can make your posters there, Giselle. I'll do my little ritual. Sadie, I don't know if you have something that you want to work on in the meantime. Maybe you can work on sharpening that blade or something. Polishing your
You
armor.
can work on flying.
Mm,
Get really good at flying.
yeah, I don't really want to fly indoors.
I think the inn has like a backyard area that you could use.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you could jump off the roof.
No.
But that's the best way to get you to learn how to fly because you'll really have to.
Yeah, but I don't want to break anything in the process.
I guess that's fair. You should try to fly from the ground first and build up to jumping off the roof.
That sounds like a plan.
I want to be there when you jump off the roof.
Okay, well, that may not be for a while.
Okay. All right. Giselle's going to gather up her paper and her inks and stick them in her backpack so that we can head out of the bookstore. Surprisingly, she does not leave a mess behind her.
But she has everything that she needs to make her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Miss Haley.
It's good to meet you. Come by anytime. And I read new books every day, so more always go on sale.
Good to know.
And please tell everyone to come to my show. Oh, here. I hand her one of the few posters I had managed to finish in the time that I was sitting there. Please hang this up and make sure that you tell everyone who comes in here that they need to come to the show in 3 days.
Oh, certainly.
Thank you so much.
I would be glad. A little entertainment's always nice, actually. I will, suppose I always like to sometimes see how good they are if they can make me look up for my book. If I make eye contact with you, you know you did well.
Well, I will keep that in mind, and I will endeavor to keep your gaze the entire show.
Excellent.
So we going back to the inn?
I think that's the plan for now.
Okay.
Do our rituals and then probably find our way to that central town hall building to ask where we can find the Druskenwalds for the evening.
Oh,
You could probably just ask the innkeeper.
yes.
Yeah, Alda probably knows. That's
Yeah, cool. So you get into that conversation. Sounds good. Then we're going to take our break here real fast. Do about 10 minutes, and then we'll come to that.
sounds good.
Alrighty. Go. That. So, coming back to Ian, you see Adela, not Adela, I'm sorry. Alda, there we go. Alda, welcome you. She goes, enjoy your day in the town.
Yes, I got the most amazing supplies to make posters so that we can make sure the entire town knows about my performance. So I'm just going to grab a seat at this table over here, and I'm going to be making the most beautiful posters ever. And I'll let you know when I'm done so that you can start hanging some up in the inn.
Oh, excellent. That will be, I'm looking forward to an amazing performance and a marvelous night.
So am I.
Well, I plan to do some meditating type stuff in my room. See if I can figure that out. So,
Awesome.
well, let Sadie and Giselle here do what they're doing, and I'm going to go seek some privacy if you don't mind.
Of course.
Bye, Jack!
He will skitter on up to the room. And I guess fumble around trying to figure out how to actually do this ritual that he can sense he has access to, but he's never done it before. So he has no clue what he's doing.
Oh, you have no idea what he was doing.
No, because he's never used magic before. He didn't know what this is. Well, I guess he's used... No, actually, he hasn't even used that spell. He has used no magic except for his funny pistol thing. So, calling upon the sense that he had when he sort of made that pistol, I guess he'll try to figure out his connection to the magics of this world and start engaging in the Find Familiar ritual to see what happens.
All right.
And eventually what happens is he summons a spider familiar, because that's the only kind of familiar he can summon.
Nice. He put it out and whoosh, kind of as the smoke clears out of a floor crack. There's a tiny little spider that comes up and rests upon your fingertip.
Well, who are you, little one? What should we call you? What if we just go with something straightforward like Mr. Crawley?
And it kind of beats its feet happily.
All right, Mr. Crawley it is.
I'm shocked you didn't name it Fluffy or Floofy or something of that nature.
Well, it seems like I have a new companion to play around with. I think it'll take some time to get to know you. He'll spend some time trying to figure out what he can and can't do with it, just learning some of the basics. Realizing he can communicate telepathically and have it actually move around and do some things. I think what surprises him the most when he figures that out is that he can see through its eyes, which probably when he first does it is really disorienting because, he's had no experience with things like, hey, my perception is not coming from my normal source.
Yeah, just trying to figure that out.
Well, he'll play around with it for some time and then find his way back down to Giselle and Sadie once he's done.
Very nice.
Giselle's just been making posters, and she's been getting Floofy and Floofy involved in making posters. So some of them have paw prints, big old panther paw prints, and little tiny badger paw prints. And then they're all just decorated with black and red ink. Yeah. Probably just saying, performance! 3 nights from now.
Yeah. This is,
Bring Queen in.
I love it.
I love 3 nights from now, so when somebody reads it 2 nights from now, they'll be totally confused.
Absolutely.
It's always nice.
You know what
Talking
day
about-
it is. Yeah. Well, actually, they'll probably be confused even without that because of the fact that it is always night. So, what is 3 nights from now?
Yeah, I could say in 3 twilights.
No, it says 3 nights from now.
Yes, I know. You got it.
But I can totally see Giselle, once it becomes 2 nights, going through and marking out the 3 and putting it 2.
Yeah,
I think that is exactly what she's going to wind up doing. Yes.
very nice.
I love that idea. That's perfect.
It's exactly where all of them are going to go. She's going to make her rounds every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, it's probably she doesn't know exactly where all of them are going to go. She's just going to wander around the entire town every single day to make sure she finds them all and changes them. So she's got an okay intelligence. So actually, she probably would remember where they are. She just doesn't have a very high wisdom.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so that's all I've been doing. Before we leave, I do want to go upstairs and change into one of the costumes that I have. And I'm going to make that costume make me look like a mini Adela.
Nice. So all dappered up.
Yeah, but like specifically like as much as I can like in what we saw her wearing.
Yeah.
Last time.
Snapper.
Yes. So I will be a mini Adela for our dinner.
A puppet form of Adela.
Exactly.
The chibi art will be fantastic.
Very good. In talking with Alda, she goes, "Oh yes, the estate. I'm glad it's finally going to get some use. It has sat quite empty for some time. I've never been inside myself. Just a bit of bad luck. People moving in, moving out, never quite staying. But just look on the hill. That big thing that overlooks everything. That'd be it. Kind of see that it is right in between the inn and the clock tower. The background there is what she's referring to.
You didn't, as a child, go explore its halls with your friends, getting up to mischief?
No. Not at all. They're People don't come back from expeditions like that around here. Only the foolish would do something along those lines.
Is it haunted?
Don't know.
Foolishness is the hallmark of childhood, is it
Yes.
not?
Well,
And foolishness is
any
Oh,
child
oh.
who I believe would go exploring, likely when it have returned to tell the tale. I don't know about that one, but there are houses here people avoid. But she kind of looks around. You've been nice enough. The only thing that we used to say was, there was a crooked man who lived in a crooked house. He had 2 crooked children, and he had a crooked spouse. He bought a crooked axe, which brought a crooked smile, and the bodies all stacked up in a crooked, bloody pile.
That's such a lovely poem. I love that. Which, speaking of fools, I pull out the candle that I bought at the Wickery that evokes the haunting fool. Look at this lovely candle that I got. Isn't it so cool?
It's gorgeous.
I believe that Oswick Frey had other ones too, if you wanted to go and get one. They're so gorgeous, so wonderful. I like them so much.
Oswick is a talent indeed.
He is. Oh, is Phineas Trout around the inn when we get there?
He hasn't returned just yet from the schoolhouse.
Okay.
She goes up the hill. I imagine you'll meet the caretakers that have been in charge of it. I've heard they've done quite a good job.
That's the Dreskenwalds, right?
No,
Oh.
the Dressenwalds are current owners, but they've specifically here. Sorry. The Jenkins.
The Jenkins. What do you know about the Jenkins? How long have they been caretakers of the estate?
About 3 years. Gilly, Walter, and their daughter Danny. They've kept it up and kept it in good repair, especially since the mayor had told that Dreskenwald would come at any moment, so he had bequeathed it to them. I'm sure you will be able to find them. Is there anything else I can help you with? I have to prepare for tonight for anyone who might come in and wet their whistle after their work.
What do you think, Jack and Sadie? Are you guys ready to go to the dinner?
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Did you want to go get cleaned up?
Oh, I've already gotten cleaned up. I already am in my costume.
Okay.
How are your flying lessons over there, Sadie?
Did you jump off the roof?
There were no flying lessons.
Oh.
Giselle, you were so involved in what you were doing, you didn't even notice I sat at the table with you the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sadie. When I have something that occupies me, it occupies all of me. And basically, there's nothing else around.
I realized that, but I still sat here anyway.
Well, thank you.
I cleaned my weapons.
You're a very comforting presence. Even though I didn't, consciously realize that you were here, I could feel it.
I see. Good to know. Thank you.
I'm sure you understand when, you've got a beast that you've just got to hunt. You get focused and are ready to go track it down.
Oh, exactly.
That's me with any kind of art things. When I'm dancing or making posters or any other thing that just gets to grab my creative juices.
I'll keep that in mind if I ever need some creative juices.
Yes, I am always happy to share them. All right, so yeah, probably when we leave the inn, before we head to the estate, I will go around town and put posters on every building that I can, somewhere very conspicuous, so everyone will be sure to see them. I'll even put one on the Oak of Many Faces.
Of course.
Yep.
So people they have this look of absolute like dread and a bit of disgust, like what in the world?
I don't notice them at all. My passive perception is not good.
Very good then, in that case. You all begin heading up the hill.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing else you want to do?
Alright, so that will be heading towards V24. Drakkenwald Estate.
Oh my gosh, this thing is so cool looking. Sadie, do you think that you could fly all the way up to that roof?
Oh, probably.
You should try it.
No.
I know. You want to get up to the roof from the inside so that then you jump off the roof and fly that way, and it's a big spectacle.
No. I don't want the Dreskenwalds thinking I'm trying to case their house.
Okay, so after dinner, we will talk to Adela and Philip and say, listen, we have this really cool thing that we want to show you, so everybody needs to go outside, out front, and meanwhile, Sadie will go up to the roof, and then you will jump off and fly down, and everyone will clap and applaud and cheer, and it'll be so cool.
No, because by that time I'll be so full, I'll be too tired to do it.
So before dinner, then.
Nope.
Okay. We will find an opportunity for you to fly at some point.
Yes, I will find an opportunity.
Good. I will hold you to that.
As you go up, you see an old man with wild hair and filthy clothes scrambers towards you, his eyes darting wildly. He forces out through labored breathing, death, doom, pain, the crooked man, the crooked house, the crooked queen. They feed, they laugh. Every step leads to his return. It's return, her return, disintegration, annihilation.
Wait,
just kind of scrambling, almost falls over, is in a panic.
Wait! Hey! Whose return? What are you talking about? What annihilation?
Crooked man, the crooked house, the crooked queen.
The crooked? Okay, what? Who is the crooked man? Who's the crooked queen?
The crooked queen feeds, laughs. Really still seems to be very incoherent.
Hmm.
So
Everyone,
you wouldn't happen to be one of the Jenkins, would you?
Just violently shakes their head.
what is your name?
Doesn't seem to answer.
Hmm.
You come from the estate.
Gets up, starts walking away. Tap to pain. And it's kind of shaking their head as they walk back towards the village.
Okay. See you soon.
See, that was weird, right?
A little bit. Do you suppose he's referring to the estate as the Crooked House?
Well, I mean, that would make sense given what we learned from Alda.
But he mentioned both a crooked man and a crooked queen. So there's
Yeah.
two crooked people?
I don't know.
Oh, the poem did say that the crooked man had a crooked spouse. So is the crooked man a crooked king? Or maybe the queen was already queen and then she married the crooked man, so he didn't wind up becoming a king. It's just the queen and her consort.
Maybe what we need to do is talk to the Druskenwalds about the manor. Maybe they know some history on it. If they don't, then maybe we need to talk to the mayor.
That's a good idea. And we should probably try to go find that man again.
Yes, but
Maybe I
right
just
now,
needed to cast laughter. Maybe I just needed to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him. And once he had a good belly laugh, he'd have been right as rain and he'd have been ready to talk.
well, I think right now we need to worry about going to the manor so we don't keep the Druskenwalds waiting.
Okay. Come on, Floopy. Come on, Floopy.
At the top of the hill, and a fence with its gate standing open. Oh, sorry, is a fence with its gate standing open. Beyond the fence is a well-maintained estate featuring a pond, 2 barns, and a stately 3-story manor home with a wraparound porch. While it's not in perfect condition, it is larger and better maintained than many structures in the village. 3 people emerge from the nearest barn and wave in your direction. An older woman, a young child, maybe 10 years old, as well as a man, approach the one herself. She goes, "Oh, you're just on our way to town. You must be the guest of the Druskenwalds this evening. It's good to meet you. My name's Gilly."
Hey, I'm Giselle. You could call me Jilly.
Oh, let's not get that one confused.
Yeah. These are my friends. This is Sadie. She's awesome. She can fly. And this is Jack. He's a spider. And Jack, you have a spider.
A spider with a spider.
Jack, where'd you get the spider?
Well, remember that magic I was talking about?
Yeah.
Turns out it summoned a spider, just like you were able to summon, I think, Floofy. Fluffy? I forget which one the original one was. You really got to pick some more distinctive names if you want me to keep them straight.
That's okay. Fluffy was the one that came to me because of my magic. Floofy are the floof balls that came out of the bag. So it's very easy to keep them straight. They are very, very distinct. They are very distinct animals. I'm just not sure what problem you're having here, Jack. So, hello, Spider. What is your name?
Well, this is Mr. Crawley.
Mr. Crawley. He is very, very handsome.
He looks like an ordinary house spider in every way.
That you are selling your friend way too short. He is far from ordinary. He is an extraordinary house spider.
Well, I didn't say it was ordinary. There's something special about this connection. Anyway, you said your name was Skilly. Are you one of the Jenkins then?
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. I'm Gilly Jenkins. This is my husband, Walter, and my daughter, Danny. And there's this little red furred dog that kind of barks. Oh, and this is Shuck.
Shuck? Well, hello there. This is Floofy, and this is Floofy. And I introduce the badger and the panther.
Shuck stays a little bit of a distance away.
Now, Shuck is a friend, so you need to be nice to him, okay? There is no being mean, no biting, Chuck. We will make sure to get you some food after the dinner. Don't worry, Floofy and Floofy are very nice.
They haven't hurt anyone so far. That might be true. We just passed a gentleman coming down the road from this direction. Kind of incomprehensible. Seemed like he'd seen something that disturbed him. You wouldn't happen to know who he is, would you?
Oh, of course. You'll see him in around. He's harmless, not of the same mind as everybody else, but understands cleaning and can keep things nice around the village. That's Old Rusty. You can see him sometimes in the churchyard, otherwise on the near the paths here, just taking care of the weeds and keeping everything nice and straight.
I see.
Does he always just kind of like babble about weird things like the Crooked Man and the Crooked Queen? Because I often see somebody who just babbles about a lot of incoherencies, but they aren't usually so alive.
Well, he rarely says anything coherent. Always babbling about something. But it seems to have found his place here. Nobody, well, at least we're not quite sure where he came from himself, but he's been here a long time. At least 60 or so years.
And his head is always attached to his body, right?
Yes.
Just checking. It's always best when the heads stay attached to the body. They're much more difficult to shut up once they get detached.
Right. Her husband seems to give her a look like, what in the world? goes, and then goes, "Oh yes, I know. I've heads without bodies, very bad. It was yes, dear. No, mommy, but they've told no. I understand, dear. Yep. Sorry, please, for the sake of my daughter."
Oh, of course.
The gentleman next to her writes on a little pad of paper and holds it up. Simply says, "Imagination."
Imagination is just the best thing ever. I totally understand that. So, we should imagine lovely things like, I am going to use minor illusion.
That holds up a poster of your that you made earlier, like this.
Yes, exactly. And so I'm going to spin around and like do a little twirl and use minor illusion to make butterflies explode out of me.
Danny claps wildly. That's so fun. That is very fun, darling. If they have a show, I think we'll come by. We do need to buy supplies today. I do know the dressing valds are waiting for you. They mentioned it last night. I haven't seen them yet today, but I'm sure that they have all prepared.
Can I ask? We heard that there's sort of a local legend. They gave us a poem, sung by a crooked man who lives in a crooked house. Can you tell us any more about that legend being the ones who are on the ground?
Oh, just a bunch of stories that people like to tell. Nothing of note. So we've taken care of this place for the last 3 years, and we're still here.
So the house is not haunted then?
Yeah. It can be unsettling sometimes, but big houses with no one in it, it's not too unusual.
So these legends, do you know who the crooked man is referring to?
No, I mean, I can't say that we do. As she puts a very strong hand on Danny's shoulder.
I'd say insight check, but I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. Another time, perhaps.
So you're not sure who the crooked man is. Do you know who the crooked queen is?
Nah, that whole rhyme doesn't make much sense. But again, we didn't grow up here. We only moved here about 10 years ago.
Oh, where are you from?
Oh, well. And damn it, I had this and in my brain. Where did this go? They'll give you it. It seems outside of the valley.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Maybe there's a trail on ground you're not comfortable with, but do you happen to know who your predecessors were?
Oh, I'm not sure that there were any.
Do you know who lived in the house before the Dreskin vault?
I think there are various people who moved in here throughout the years. It's just here that they come and go.
Well, thank you so so much for all of that information. As you said, the Druskenwalds are waiting on us, so we probably need to head off to dinner.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Great minds think alike, Jack. We always think exactly alike.
Yes.
All right, we'll be going, and it's looking around. She goes, "Come on, Rusty. It'll be fine."
Bye. See you later. Have a good evening.
Sorry, shuck. She says, "Come on, shuck." That's what she had said. When they pass through the gate, start to head down towards Wickermore Village. And after they leave, you can see this gray cat that strolls placidly out of the bushes. Their eyes dart between each one of you. And then they begins to walk away.
I would guess that my panther will probably show some interest in the cat.
As it does, the cat just kind of continues its way away. And
Okay.
I would say your panther, as it begins to show interest, kind of stops and almost cowers and prefers not to get any closer.
Perfect. Come on, Floopies! Let's go get dinner!
All right, so begin your walking up. So, begin getting closer and now walking through the gate up to the Druskenwald estate here. And as you get closer to the large manor house, a wave of nausea slams into you. Before your eyes, the pleasant, albeit uncanny facade of the building shifts. The house's appearance becomes shattered and patchy, with mold and rot spreading across its walls. The angles and lines of the walls, eaves, windows, and roof shift into jarring and impossible angles. It is a house out of a nightmare. The tidy gardens nearest the house are quickly overgrown with weeds and thistles. Petals bright and flourishing just seconds before wilt and drop away. The house now shows decades of disrepair. A twisted form appears out of nowhere on the porch and waves to you. It calls out, "Welcome to the Crooked House, friends. We've been expecting you."
That was such a cool trick. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. I can also make things change into illusions and stuff like that, but nothing of this scale. My goodness.
Looking a little green in the face. Oh, well, it was something. Take it you're the Crooked Man? Or do you have some other name?
As you get closer, you can see that this being is a tall, lanky, contorted version of a person. His limbs jut off at odd angles, and his neck bends to the side in the manner of a hanged corpse. Clad in a tattered suit and a bent-top hat that covers his eyes, he smiles with impossibly large grin, filled with crooked yellow teeth. Who I am is unimportant. What I am is for you to find out. I am your destiny. You'll be crooked too.
I mean, I don't know how you can really make me crooked. I'm pretty flexible and I can just like curl up into a ball. So you can try, but I'm also pretty sure you're not my destiny. You don't look anything like the leader of the haunting fool or the leader of the festival of fools or anything like that. So you can take it up with them if you want to be my destiny instead.
Well, go in and enjoy the refreshments I've prepared for you. Philip and Adela will be with you shortly.
You're not coming to dinner?
No, but I'll be there.
What? You're not coming, but you'll be there. Are you gonna just teleport? You're not coming to dinner. You're just already gonna be at dinner when we step in there.
He looks and he opens the door, beckoning you in. And onto the porch. Come now.
Sadie whispers to Jack, Jack, I don't really like this.
Neither do I, but I feel like we got to figure out what's going on with Philip and Adela.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that.
What if we asked Philip and Adela to just come to dinner at the inn?
I think we're already here. I think we better go check it out.
Okay. You don't have to tell Giselle twice. She's walking right through the front door.
Sadie follows her.
I guess Jack is in the back.
Very good. In that case, get this up real quick. The little bit fun because we have a lot of interesting angles in this house.
What? You mean the house is kind of crooked?
One might say, one might say.
I'm shocked. There totally
Right.
weren't enough hints dropped.
All right, so you have the first view of it up on the maps now.
Suppose we should add our tokens, huh?
I think I'm lost in the dark.
Oh, I wasn't centered in the right place.
Oh, I got you all. Give me a sec.
I forget to drop you in the center of your screen. Even if that's in the fog.
There we go. Yeah, I'm in the front. And I'm flanked by Floofies.
A deafening crash of thunder rolls through the ancient temples, rattling the very bones of the house. Lightning splits the sky, striking just feet from the porch as the air crackles with energy. The winds howl, whipping rain in relentless sheets, threatening to drench you to the core. The porch offers no refuge. The storm seems alive, pawing at you from every side. With nowhere else to go, the crooked house beckons. The front door cracks open to its own accord. The man seems gone. But in the creak of the door, a low groan of invitation or warning, drawing you inside to investigate.
All right, in we go.
All right, everyone's headed on in.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we could peek in windows, but I think probably we just need to go inside.
Giselle is just going through the front door.
You got it. Go inside.
It doesn't seem like they gave us very good directions to the dining room.
Hello.
This
Oh.
ruined foyer might once have been quite grand in its design, but now languishes in the decay of decades of neglect. Above, a crooked chandelier sways, gently casting flickering shadows across cracked tiles that stretch toward 3 closed doors. A staircase twists naturally along the wall, leading to a second-floor balcony that looms in darkness. Every inch of the wall is consumed by portraits. Families lifelike yet haunted, with wide, terror-filled eyes that seem to follow your every movement.
Well, I don't think people were being quite honest when they said this place is not haunted.
Yeah.
Hello, Philip, Adela. We're here for dinner.
As you call out, seems to be no answer.
I guess we're gonna have to look around a bit. And you watch Mr. Crawley skitter off of Jack's leg and onto the floor, and I'll send him to crawl underneath the door here and see if that maybe leads to a dining room. If you can crawl under, I don't know if there's a big enough gap for him to squeeze
You
under.
crawl under, you can see that it leads to a long hallway.
Turning back to look at the door, does it look like there's any obvious traps on the door?
Looks like it can be opened rather simply.
Alright, well, this door seems safe enough. Let's check out this direction then.
All right.
Hey, Floopy, how about you go first? And then, if there's anything in that room that's mean, just give a big growl so we know to be ready. So I'm going to send the panther into the room first.
Got it. And lastly, you can see a long, crooked hallway. Looking carefully, there are doors that line it here and there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 doors. There's Mr. Crawley.
Yeah. So wait, we count 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indeed.
All right, so which door do we go through first?
Let me see if there's anything in particular in any of these rooms. And I'll send Mr. Crawley under this door.
Very good.
Are these rooms all lit? Like, can we all see?
There are candle lights in here, yeah.
Okay.
In here it looks like some type of room made for music.
Room made for what?
Music.
Music.
We could retire here after dinner, and I could give a lively performance for everyone.
Definitely music hall for that one. Seems like your kind of place, Giselle.
Absolutely.
I guess I should say this. Jack will sort of, throughout this, kind of put his hand on Sadie's shoulder so Sadie can sort of guide him. So that he can have his vision going through Mr. Crawley's eyes so he can kind of see what's going on.
Giselle's just going to start bounding down to the next set of doors.
Yeah, once he taps on my shoulder to let me know Mr. Crawley is back, we'll move up to the next door, and I will let him know that we're at the next door so that he can send Mr. Crawley in.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, sending them in here. You can see what appears to be a parlor with elegant upholstery. Most I'm,
What do you
see, Jack?
I'm going to give your spider just kind of a gist of the room. And for more, you'll have to enter in.
This one seems to be some kind of parlor. Probably is there some sort of table, I assume, for where people can sit and play cards?
A circular table with about 8 chairs around it.
All right.
All right, let's move to the next room.
Okay. Across the hall.
It appears to be a fine dining room.
Hey, this one looks like the right place. Seems like we found our dining room.
All right, open that door.
All right. So here.
Good job, Mr. Crawley. You did a wonderful job scouting ahead. You did a very good job too, Jack, even though Mr. Crawley did all the work.
A grand dining table commands the center of the room, its surface unnervingly clean amidst the dust-choked neglect that clings to the surrounding chairs, sideboard, and cabinets. But most unsettling of all is the feast prepared and spread across the table. A garish display of roasted boar, poultry, fish, and other meats, laid out on gleaming silver platters. Plates of sautéed vegetables, bowls of rich gravy, and trays of sweets complete the banquet, their aroma intoxicating, almost too perfect. The air is replete with the scent of the feast, but beneath the savory allure lingers a sense of apprehension, as if the meal is waiting for more than just a bite.
Well, I still don't see our host. Are we just supposed to sit here and wait?
I think we should continue trying to find them.
It would be rude to partake before we have everyone at the table.
Well, I mean, I don't eat, so I'm not going to partake no matter what. But I agree. I think it's kind of rude that they didn't greet us when we got here.
I don't know if I think they might be being held against their will. I don't know. This place gives me the creeps.
As
We
you
need to
stand
rest.
here within the room, the food itself, desserts, and the meats begin to move violently, aggressively.
We have to fight food.
The tablecloth itself seems to come off as if to include you in the meal. One sec.
Sadie, that doesn't look good.
No, it does not.
And with that, I'll have you roll initiative.
8 for Sadie.
Dirty 20.
I was the dirty 20. I think you were 13, Jack.
Oh, you're right.
We just might have the same dice.
Yeah, I have Jack at 13.
That is what the roll log says. Apparently, it skipped showing me my roll, and it just popped your roll up over top of mine. It's like, okay.
All right. With that, Giselle, you get to go first.
All right. I am first going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I am going to use it to hit the Ochre Jelly.
Very nice.
All right. And 25 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. 1d8 plus 5. 6 points of damage.
Very nice. Burning in, putting the smell of burnt sugar into the air.
Nice. All right. Let's hit it again with Eldritch Blast. Same Ochre Jelly.
All right. You are within melee of a creature, so it'll be a disadvantage.
Well, I'm not within melee of the creature that I'm hitting with Eldritch Blast, though.
Correct, but you're with melee of a creature, a enemy.
Oh, you get disadvantage on ranged attacks if you're in melee of any creature?
Correct.
Really? Oh. Then... Well, I think that's all. Well, oh, is... Alright, then actually I'm gonna do, Vicious Mockery on the... I'll just do it on the rug since it is right here. So it needs to do a Wisdom save.
You have disadvantage if you make a roll if you're within 5 feet of an enemy who can see you and doesn't have the incapacitated condition.
Huh. I thought it only applied to the enemy that was within range, so that will change how I use Eldritch Blast. Unfortunately, there is nowhere for me to go right now, so that's where I will use Vicious Mockery against the rug then, so it needs to make a Wisdom save.
Sounds good.
I could just walk all over you and stomp you into the ground.
That is true.
You're such a lame little doormat. All right, 1d6, so 4 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
All right. It seems that it has no psyche to attack, so it does not take the psychic damage.
Okay, but it still has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
It will. Very good. With that, the table begins to churn and vibrate. 9. Thusly, roast fish rises up and will fling itself at Sadie for a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
You got it. As it hits, you have the poison condition till the end of your next turn.
Oof.
As the fish slime goes through your skin, and that will be 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
that. A rug will attempt to wrap around Giselle for disadvantage. For a 23 to hit.
That hits, but thank God it wasn't the crit.
That is 12 of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
I'm sorry, it will do you no damage.
Oh.
That grapple and wrap you up.
Ah. Okay.
So you are grappled, restrained, and blinded and suffocating.
Oh. Cool.
All right. And go to the jelly. Pseudopod comes out towards Jack for only an 11 to hit.
That will miss.
All right. I don't know what you feel like Floofy 2 might do.
I mean, so he's a panther, and he's kind of trapped in a corner, so I feel like he probably would attack the rug to, like, try to get out of the corner.
Makes sense. Go ahead.
Cool. Alright, so, melee attack roll is +5. That is a 7.
What's 7 total to hit?
Yes.
That will miss.
Yep, that's what I figured. So he doesn't like that's all. Oh yeah, he doesn't have no, nimble. This is his bonus actions. Okay, so that he has nimble escape, where he can take the disengage. He can take disengage as a bonus action. And then he has speed of 50 feet. So I think that's what he does as his bonus action. So 1, 2, 3. I think he just like gets himself out of the room.
Well, okay. The door out of the room is down here.
Oh, the door out of the room is down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Very good. Then we'll go to Jack.
Thanks for trying, Floopy. Which I can't actually say since I'm being smothered.
Oh boy. So Jack does not like being this close to things. Not a lot of space for him to get out of here, though. So I think he's going to take his bonus action, disengage, and scoot back into this space. And then he's now behind Floofy. Don't hide me behind Floofy, please. Thanks.
It's been a different space than Floofy at the end of your turn.
Yeah, at the end of my turn, I will be. I'm going to pause there for a moment so I can take a shot.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, the jelly will take an op, or did you disengage?
Disengaged.
Okay, cool.
And then I will fire at the jelly.
Nice.
I'd fire at the rug, but I'm pretty sure if I hit the rug, it'll kill Giselle. But I don't know. I feel like hitting something with a force bullet and not going through it might be a problem. We'll see. Anyway, firing at the jelly. That was an 18 to hit.
18 will hit the jelly.
Okay, so that's 8 force damage plus sneak attack. I'm going to go ahead and expend a Hex Slinger use here. Yeah. So there's a total of 10 sneak attack damage for a total of 18 damage. And on a 10, it has bad luck until the end of its next turn. When the target makes an attack roll or saving throw, it subtracts 1d6 from the total.
Nice. That is jinxed.
Cool. And then I don't want to be in the same space as Floofy, so I will, I guess. First thing I want to do is open up another door and get us into more trouble. So I guess I'll scoot.
I mean, I feel like Floofy actually probably would have gotten out of the doorway.
Well, I don't
But he
necessarily
doesn't
want to be
care.
close to the doorway anyway, because the last thing I need is them stepping up to the doorway and putting me within melee anyway. So Jack will just move down the hall a little bit. And yeah, that'll be his turn.
You got it. We'll go. There'll be Mr. Crawley there as we go to Floofy 1.
Yeah, who does not have the option to disengage. So I think, again, he is going to take an attack on the rug. Because he's an angry little badger.
You got it.
Alright. Let's do better than Floofy 2. Barely 10 to hit.
Oh, its teeth cannot get through the thick carpet.
Yep, he's just he's angry, but he's still pretty tiny. And that's all he's gonna, because I don't think he's gonna try to run away. He doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he's little and he's angry and he's grabbing onto the rug like a chew toy. He didn't actually pierce it, but he's pulling.
So we go to Sadie.
All right, I'm going to bonus action dead aim. So I'm studying the jelly there. And then I'm going to swing at it with my great sword. For a 19.
That hits.
All right. And with the dead aim, what that does is when I hit it, I ignore his resistances.
Okay.
So that will be 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. As you slice through, it forms around the sword because it is immune to slashing.
Okay.
And reform is odd as it comes through. You don't feel like you've done damage to it, but it splits into 2.
Oh, great. Okay. That is my turn.
Well, that's fun. I mean, the only thing I can do is make a contested strength check to try to break out of the hold of this rug.
Indeed. Let me see it real quick. At the start of your turn, you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And then you can do a strength, or you can do athletics, essentially. Athletics or acrobatics to try to get...
Oh, I can do acrobat. Oh, thank God. Okay. That still only wound up at 12.
Oh, that's your action, and you are unable to get out.
Cool. Well, I assume I can't do anything with my spiritual weapon while I'm being suffocated.
Depends.
'Cause I don't
if you're
think-
able to see.
What?
Depends if you have to be able to see.
Oh, let me see. Do I have to be able to see to use it again? Let's see.
But otherwise, you would be able to let it strike the jelly.
It doesn't say I have to be able to see. Oh, but I do have to make a concentration check.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah, because of the damage. Alright. Cool. Well, my spiritual weapon's gone.
Ooh.
I got a 4. And even though I only took 5 points of damage, like it's a baseline 10 DC, isn't it, to maintain concentration?
Yeah.
So yeah, spiritual weapon's gone. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's my whole turn. There is nothing I can do.
Oh man, oh man. So with that, go here. Sorry, it's the this thing. I gotta finish that. There we go. Just interesting. Very good. All right. With that, a Lopsiclaw rises up and I guess flies towards Sadie for only a 9 to hit.
Miss.
In which case, the rug pretty much stays there doing its thing. Go to the jellies. Full attack. Sadie with the pseudopod. That is only a 7 to hit.
Nope.
And so the one will kind of come in and come back out to strike.
Are they both affected by the bad luck effect?
It's just to the end of the turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 13.
Nope.
Yeah. I just asked if it misses the first base before I wrote D6.
Yeah.
So here we go. So they both miss, though A would provoke an up attack if you'd like, Sadie.
Sure, but can I, instead of slashing it, smack it with the flat side of my blade?
That would make it improvised weapon. So you wouldn't have proficiency, and the damage would be 1d4.
Okay, so I'll just roll a d20.
We're going unarmed strikes here now.
No. So without my proficiency, I still get
Your strength.
so that gives me a 17.
17 hits, so that's 1d4 plus your strength. Mod.
So 5 points of whatever damage that would be.
Bludgeoning. Very good. Go to check.
Cool. Jack's going to start his turn by running 10 feet this way and looking in the door and realizing there's 2 of them and being like, well, he has advantage on the attack because he hit it with his weapon, so it's affected by Vex. So I guess he'll just take aim at the one. Sadie, why are there 2? He'll take aim at the one next to Sadie.
Nice.
For a 18 to hit.
That hits.
for 7 plus 9 for a total of 16 force damage.
All right. How do you want to end it?
Yeah, seeing it just kind of start to ooze, he takes aim at some organism floating within it and just fires at it, blasting straight through, and you watch as it just collapses into a puddle. And then I guess I'm gonna retreat back. I guess I don't need to retreat quite as far back, but I'm gonna go a nice safe 10 feet back here so that they can't quite get to me. And that's gonna be my turn.
Got it. As we go to Sadie.
All right. As my action.
Well, sorry, I think Floofy 1 would probably try to bite the rug
Oh, that's
again.
true. Yeah, I forgot Floofy was still kind of in things. Go ahead.
Yeah, because Floofy 2 is left. He's not doing anything, but Floofy 1 is still here.
Go for it.
Which we will see if this does anything, but... Why did they make my die so that the 6 and the 9 actually look identical and they don't have a thing? Really? Like, I'm trying... I'm just gonna roll a different die, because I have no idea if that was a 6 or a 9, and I think that might make a difference. Or no, does 11 hit?
11 does not.
Okay, so it doesn't make a difference either way. He does not hit. But now I know I can't use this stupid D20, because why would you design it that way?
And Sadie.
Okay, as my action, I am going to swap weapons. So I'm going to put my greatsword away and grab my warhammer, and then as my bonus action, I'm
So the way you could do that, because you realized that your weapon was not working, at the end of your last attack, you can sheath it.
Okay.
And then as part of your new attack, you can take out your other one and attack.
Oh, okay.
It happens as part of the attacks.
Oh, okay. So then bonus action dead aim on the second jelly.
All right, you walking over there?
Yeah. And then I'm going to attempt to hit it with my warhammer. For a 16.
16 hits.
All right. For 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very nice. It does take that. Beyond
that-
water read.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Got it. As we go up to Giselle. And start of your turn.
Oh my god, why?
11 bludgeoning. Squeezing.
Oh, what is this an action? Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Alright, as my action, I'm gonna try to use my super weak puppet strength to rip out of this rug again.
Alright, athletics or acrobatics.
Oh yeah, right, acrobatics. Thank God. I'm going to just use my super nimble ability to curl up in a ball and hope I can squeeze out. 15?
15, you're able to get out.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so... I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I only have one. attack slot left, so I don't want to use it on a concentration spell. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's my turn.
Go.
I'm probably gonna get grappled all over again because the rug comes next, but not really anything else I can do.
Alright. That the Rhapsody Claw rises again, and this time goes towards Giselle. Or she's a crit.
I'm probably gonna die, guys. Yep, I'm unconscious.
12. Yeah. Alright, Joe goes unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the rug. Come down to Sadie. Go to Smother for 23.
That'll hit.
Alright, in that case, that is no damage, but you are restrained, grappled, and blinded. Floofy 2 chilling, I think, as we go to Jack.
Okay. Well, he'll move up. You see, Sadie is now gone, and Giselle's in the corner.
Yes, and there's an odd shape within the rug.
Do I get?
And Giselle's just like broken in the corner, like stuffing coming out of her cloth parts.
Yeah, it doesn't have the incapacitated condition. Do any of those give her incapacitated? No. So it should still apply sneak attack. But do I want to do that to Sadie? I don't think I have a choice.
Yeah,
so,
do it.
Yeah, I'm going to take aim at the rug. See if I can get this stupid rug to let go of Sadie. Where's that? I don't have advantage. So, yeah, here we go. Ooh, 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Cool, that is 9 plus 7 for a total of 16 force damage
Is that to the rug?
to the rug.
Okay, so you said 16 total?
16 total force damage, yes.
Okay, so that is 8 to the rug and 8 to Sadie. Of course, it hits her.
Yeah, well, it's now vexed. Okay, taking stock of the situation, I still have my bonus action left. I'm going to risk it. It's 5, 10, 15, and 20. I'll use my bonus action to pour our only potion of healing on Giselle. I don't know how to feed it to Giselle, but I'll feed it to Giselle.
Goes in the cracks of the porcelain.
Yes, perfect.
That's 2d4 plus 2. So where's my d4s? So a total of 8 healing to Giselle.
Sweet.
So that's 20 feet. 25, and then he'll back out of the room for 30, hoping that this thing can't attack him if it's got something bound up. But he doesn't know.
I think not. Then we go to Sadie. Well, unless you want to do something with Floofy, Giselle.
I'll try another bite, and we will see if it does anything. This tiny, angry little badger that is now getting really frustrated that its teeth are not getting through this stupid rug. And he got a nat 20!
Very nice.
For 1 piercing damage, doubled to 2.
All right, so these teeth come through the carpet and get you for 1. Sadie.
He like he like got the very edge of your foot as he bit through.
Right.
Then you see we get the damage at the start of your turn. For 11 bludgeoning.
Not looking good. My turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to break free. Nice, 23.
Oh yes, you are free.
And then, can I move away? Or does that take all of my movement too?
It didn't take your movement now.
Okay. So I am going to also back up over here. I mean,
But
I
that
know.
can provoke up.
Oh, sorry. Is this better? Hello? Oh.
I say it can provoke an up attack.
Oh. Well, then I better not move. You're right. Okay. Then I guess I'll stay there, but I'm going to also bonus action dead aim on the carpet for my next turn.
Got it. We go to Giselle.
Okay. Man. This is harder because, didn't move. I gotta figure out how to not get you in a 10-foot cone. I think I'm just gonna kill Floopy 1. 10, 15. Let me see.
Yeah, you would have to stand up too, by the way.
What?
You're prone, so you have to use half your movement to stand up.
Oh, okay. That's fine, because I still only moved 10 feet. And it looks like I can just get both the rug and the jelly and not Sadie.
So, unfortunately, not. In order for a creature to be included, half of its space has to be taken up by the AoE effect
Ah, okay.
on a grid.
If I go, let's see. Does that get them?
I'll give that one. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I am going to do Shadow Hands. So they both have to make, so both the rug and the jelly have to make wisdom saving throws.
The rug gets a -1.
Fabulous.
And the jelly. -1.
Incredible. All right. So you guys take 4d4 of necrotic damage. I need more d4s. I'll just roll these twice. That is 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 points of necrotic damage, and they are both frightened until the end of their next turn.
All right,
So-
we'll finish off the jelly.
Yeah. It's not really going to make a difference because they're already in melee with me, so... Or the rug is already in melee with me, so I guess it doesn't need to get any closer, but...
Frightened means they have disadvantage on their attack
Yeah.
rolls. Usually.
However, the upholstery is not afraid of you.
It's immune to It's immune to being frightened because it's immune to psychic. Yeah. That's fine. That is all I'm gonna do because I don't want enough. So
Got it. In that case, a sugar bowl rises up and will fling itself towards Giselle. Be a +5 to hit. You get credit by the sugar.
why do you hate me?
Oh man. That is 11 bludgeoning damage
So I'm unconscious again.
with the blinded condition.
I mean, I'm unconscious, so it doesn't.
And then the rug will try to smother Sadie. Oh, only for a 7 to hit.
Miss.
Thought that was going to be another natural 20 for a second.
I was rolling there. It's like, no. And we go to Jack.
Well, Jack's out of things he can really do to help Giselle, so she was kind of on her own. He's going to take aim at this rug, and since he hit it last time, he has advantage from Vex. So here we go. Yeah, 17 to hit.
That will hit.
That's 5 plus another 10 for a total of 15 force damage to the rug.
All right. The tablecloth is now in shatters. How do you want to kill it?
I mean, yeah, he's watching it try to grapple around Sadie, and Sadie's got it held up so that it can't get free. And he just blasts right through the side of it as you watch it tear in half as the force bullet goes right through the length of it.
Nice.
And I guess he'll move over toward Giselle and get ready to do some stabilizing if he can. We'll see if he's any good at it. Feel like we might need to buy a medicine kit, guys.
And somebody might need to take the cure feat.
So that will go to Sadie.
Or still an initiative.
Because you have to make death saves.
Oh.
Anything look like it's going to continue attacking?
No, it seems that the room has settled down now that you've expelled the bad food.
Okay, well, I will leave my Warhammer out, just in case. Otherwise, I will just sort of stand guard and let Jack do his thing.
All right. Then Giselle death save.
All right. Cool.
Jack.
You're muted. Devin.
Oh, thanks. I will attempt to stabilize Giselle, though I'm not particularly good at it. Yeah, here we go. Okay,
Oh my God.
I'll use my heroic inspiration on that.
I was gonna say, like, do I like lose 2 death saves because he got a nat 1 on trying to stabilize me?
And we'll try it again.
Oh my God.
Well, it's not a nat 1. But it seems that Jack doesn't know how to stabilize a doll.
Yeah. Cool.
Sadie.
I can use some help over here, Sadie. I got no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, using what little knowledge I have of nature, do I find anything in this room that I might be able to use to help?
I mean, it's an action to search the room. So that would be the action.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
I'm going to die, even though I didn't roll a death save until combat ended.
Oh man! The dice are telling the story. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Searching around, you can't find anything, nothing that makes any type of sense.
The dice want to fucking kill me.
There we go, Giselle. Oh!
Thank God. Okay. The dice don't want to kill me. They're just saying, you've got to save yourself. Your party members can't save you.
Your party members suck tonight.
Well, I mean, the only thing I did was kill that ochre right at the end. So, like, we were all struggling in this room. But, thank God. Alright, I'm gonna cast False Life on myself. Because I need hit points. 10 temporary hit points. Okay. Wow, you guys! That was really rough. Like, does anybody have a needle and thread? Jack, you clearly don't have a needle and thread.
I did not buy a sewing kit in town. I'm sorry.
That's okay. As I said, when Sadie was in trouble, like, if I tried to stabilize either of you, I'd probably wind up accidentally killing you.
Well, I don't think this dinner is going to be what we thought it was.
Yeah, why did the food try to kill us?
Oh, Joe's dress does not look in good shape.
I don't know. But I'm going to take a look around this room. Maybe there's something that will at least give us a chance to buy another healing potion. Since apparently it didn't do much good.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely going to take anything of value that I see because they owe us. Their food tried to kill us.
And Jack will search the room to see if he can find any valuables or healing potions.
All right, give me a perception check.
Perception check. That is a natural 20 for 24.
That's what we get the nat 20s on. And on Floofy biting the rug when he only gets 1 point of damage anyways, and so it's not really that helpful to double it.
All right. In that case, you find a cloudy pearl that brims with energy. and a gold ring with 75 gold and a healing potion.
What'd you find, Jack?
Well, I found a potion looked just like that one I just used on you. That's good.
Ooh, that's very good. We're definitely going to need another one of those at some point.
And you said a cloudy pearl and a gold ring.
Yep. That is a pearl of power.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know what that is.
So while this is on your person, you can take a magic action to regain one expended spell slot of level 3 or lower. Once you use the pearl, it cannot be used again until the next dawn or twilight.
Well, Giselle, you seem like you do a lot more magic than I do. I don't exactly know. This feels magical? Oh, here. Maybe you should test it out.
Well, thank you. It does feel magical. Ooh. Yeah. Should I use it right now? I think probably. I don't think we can hang around for an hour, right? Yeah, I should probably do that.
I mean,
You guys can take a short rest if you so need.
Yeah.
I don't think we can survive another encounter if we can't get a short rest.
Good. Well, I was worried that if we sat in the dining room for an hour, the rest of the food might start attacking.
You might not want to do it in the dining room.
Okay. But yeah, we can go out into the hall and
Let's go hang out in here. The hallway seems safe enough.
great, because yes. Use short rest.
I suppose we could do it in the entryway too.
I'm gonna use. Let's do one hit die and then see how much I get and decide if I want to use this another one. Oh, good. Okay. That's 9. Yeah, I'll use another one. Okay. 13.
With that as one about the mysteries of the food that apparently was set out for you that sought your death. You take your short rest. We will end for tonight.